Tim Clancy is the only one that hasn't done too much this week. We'll see how he is tomorrow, and we'll make a decision on that. Obviously, if he's not fit, Alan will probably come in and play. So we'll give him till tomorrow and see where he is. Was it a recurrence of the problem? Yeah, it's more. It's not a major injury, but it's fairly sore. When he stops, he was fine till half time, and then just half time. Probably if the game continued, it might have been okay, but just stiffened up at half time. So it's just a matter of monitoring him, seeing how we can get him through training sessions and games at the moment, you know. And Gary Deegan, what's the latest on that front? I'm due to go down to see Gary today, so he's back in the hospital yesterday, so he's back in the hospital today, so we'll see how we get on today. I'll have a yap around and see where he is. He's not great, to be honest, you know, he's fairly sore, and he's not happy camper at the moment, as you can understand, so but like I said, we'll look after him. He is part of the group, and we'll make sure that we get him back and in the right time. It's important that we don't rush him now as well. It's just his health is more important than anything. Well, he's had I think he's had an ankle operation when he was at Coventry. You know, when I had him previously, he didn't pick up too many injuries, but I know he was out for a little while. You know, maybe for a long while, but he was at Coventry in the second season. So he's frustrating because he wants to play and train every day. He's hard to get off the training ground most days. So not being able to do anything at the moment is difficult for him. Just talking about the midfield, how do you feel it's coped in Gary's absence? I've been delighted. I think Jorge has obviously stepped up to the plate anyway from the start of the season, and Thomas come in. I think obviously found his feet a little bit in the Ross County game, but last Friday he was excellent against Motherwell, and he's a good player. He's got a lot of experience under his belt, so I didn't have any fear really with him coming in. Like I said, even if it was Louis, I wouldn't have any fear. They're two really good players for us. Jorge's wife and son are both here in Edinburgh now, and he obviously comes across as being pretty settled here in Scotland. What do you feel is the likelihood of maybe bringing him here on a permanent basis? Is that something that's been discussed? Yeah, well, he wants to stay. He's keen to stay, so that's a big plus. Obviously, with players that they want to be at the club. Now we've got to start the work, and we're trying to do that at the moment. We have started that process. We'll see how it goes. It's never as easy as people think. Just go and get it done. But we are working hard to do that with Jorge to make sure that he does stay around for a while. What's his contractual situation at Motagua? Is that confidential? He's still on the contract there, so you know he's obviously got to deal with that end of it and Jorge's end of it. So obviously he's coming from the other side of the world, so it does take a little bit of time. But I can assure the supporters that we are working hard to hold on to our better players. That's something is really where we're at the moment. I know people have asked, can we do something in January? Can we bring in players? But I think it's important that we tie down the ones that are out in January and which is being key to the team this year. So it's really important that we concentrate on that effort at the moment and make sure that's right. And then come January, we'll see where we are.